Welcome to the Mikoncast, everyone. This is or it's a wrap the Mikoncast. I should probably say the full name. That's probably gonna change soon, but that's irrelevant. This is episode 12. It's been about a month. We'll say now I got more episodes coming this later this month and early next month. It's gonna be some music related podcasts. I'll be ranking my favorite albums and songs and all that because that's fun. I used to have a music channel where I did that stuff, but this podcast kind of defeated the purpose of it now. So that channel's kind of dead, but that's completely irrelevant. We're here, and we're with someone, obviously. I mean, you know him, or you should know him. If you don't, this is your first time knowing him. It's one of my best friends. Zach. Zach, welcome.
Yo, real quick, where the fuck is Mario Judah?
That's a good question. Where is Mario Judah?
I might need to stop asking it.
No, that's a good question. We all want to know.
I'm too deep in this, Michael. They're after me.
But obviously, we had Zach on a couple episodes ago with Ricky. But this is just me and Zach this time. So this is yeah. As you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're, I'm gonna edit out of the podcast logo on other platforms. You can see the Bulbasaur I once had is gone. It's because I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but I'm like, wow, that's kind of unoriginal. I get I added the sunglasses and the blunt or whatever. That was Zach's idea originally years back, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that, but that whole idea back in 2016 or 2017, that was literally Zach. So shout out to him for that. He literally created that. Let's never forget.
Icon.
Yeah,
It'll come back one day.
for real.
I'll get commissioned merch.
Yeah, but no, I have a new logo coming soon. I'm probably not gonna have any kind of character, or it's not gonna be some kind of animated version of myself. It's just gonna be a logo with text probably, because that's just the simple aesthetic that I like. So yeah, for now it's just kind of nothing. It's just like a barren wasteland, as you can see. But what are you gonna do? This how it is. It's better than what I had before. Yeah, it was fun for a while, but now that because I was just having fun shooting on YouTube for a long time, but now that I'm moving towards an actual, I'm trying to be actually semi-professional. I want to, just kind of, you get what I mean. Be more original and all that. It's currently 11:55 p.m. December 20th, 2020. Man, Christmas 5 days
Holy
away.
shit, holy fuck.
Yeah, man.
God damn.
Are you excited,
Fuck.
Zach? Excited for Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's
Yes,
gonna be a
sir.
crazy time because, the worst Christmas is fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the weirdest Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
It's actually not gonna be that weird because I still have the same people coming over, which isn't that many. It's gonna be safe. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't
worry about me. And then
Yeah.
that's how Michael got COVID. Just kidding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I've never said this, but I did have COVID a few weeks ago. It wasn't that bad. I kicked it in about it's like 2.5 days. Really, I didn't. It was really mostly just a bunch of body aches. I was in bed for a whole day. I just played Batman Arkham Knight all day in bed. It was actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I had a pretty good time. Obviously the body aches weren't fun, but just considering the circumstances, it wasn't that bad. Because I'm young. I'm 18. I turned 19 in less than a month. Zach, you turned 19 in 6 days.
Like this week.
Yeah, man. This week.
Oh, fuck,
Day after Christmas. Yeah.
I don't like that.
For me, 19.
I
man.
don't like that. Fuck, that's weird.
I feel like 19 isn't. I feel like our next milestone age.
It's 21.
Yeah, our next milestone age is 21. Just because that's when we can legally drink and buy weed and all that. But I think, and then the only milestone ages after that are like 30, 40, 50, 60. Just the O's. Pretty much. 69. Sorry, I shouldn't have made this. I was stupid. Just made a stupid 69 joke. But regardless,
I mean, 69. I'm gonna celebrate my 69th pretty well. Uh,
Dude, you think
me.
we're gonna be you think we're gonna be alive when we're 69? What's Earth gonna be like when we're 69 years old?
I feel like we're actually gonna have our shit together.
Really? I hope
No,
so.
no joke. Yeah, no. I mean, like, I don't know. It's probably gonna be. I estimate there's probably gonna be at least one major war.
Really?
It's probably not gonna be very long. I'm gonna say like four
Do you
years,
think it's gonna be like
which
World
is
War
actually a
Three
long
or
time.
just like
I
us in
don't think
one
World War
country?
Three is gonna happen. I don't think. I don't know. I'm fairly I
Wait,
can
wait,
be
wait.
confident that America's definitely gonna be fucking involved or involved in it. You know.
Oh, it's America. Yeah. I mean, I
I mean, we're
mean,
like the fucking
we
war powerhouse. Like, any
yeah.
war we get in, we really win.
I mean, we
It's
could
kind of like our thing.
we could have a war with China maybe. What countries are we in conflict with? I mean, there's like tensions between U.S. and China, right?
Yeah, I really just estimate like
And Russia, I
we're gonna
think.
have it. I feel like we're gonna have another Cold War, so it's just like standoffish kind of like
Well,
war.
yeah, Cold War.
You know?
It's not even really a war. I mean, like it is, but it's
It
like
is, but like it's very like a lot
nothing
of the
really
stuff that happens
happens.
is like very under wrap.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. I mean, yeah, things do happen, but
They're
Cold War, man.
pretty Cold War Part Two. Then we're gonna get another Call of Duty game out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like the year after it's over, we'll make it because I
Yeah,
mean,
if Activision is still a thing.
they're kind of running out of wars to make Call of Duties on. I mean, it's not like the last few up until Cold War have been about wars anyway. So Call of Duty, Cold
There's
War.
literally like there's not that much potential for like Call of Duty anymore. They should just make one more game then be done. Like spend a couple years making it, and then like Call of Duty Last Stand or something like that. There we go. Activision's gonna take my fucking idea.
No,
Yeah, but like,
yeah, I
they
mean,
just need to stop making it. I'm sorry. Like I like COD.
I think the
Very big
yearly
part of me, but they need to
installments need to
stop
be
it.
stopped. But maybe just like every few years they could make one. Then
Yeah.
again, I mean, what else is there to add? Like what would an extra couple years add to like the formula? I mean, it's COD. It's like the same thing. It's multiplayer. There's guns. It's a campaign, and usually zombies or Warzone. It's like you can't add much. I don't think they really even need a
I
year.
mean, like look at Rainbow. I mean, like they have like the best model they can have. Like they created a game with like a lot of longevity, and they just keep adding like new operators to keep it
Mm-hmm.
spiced up, and they're actively involved in the community. So it's interesting still. So,
True.
but then they also like are releasing a spin-off game like Quarantine, which is ironic. Um,
When's that coming out? Is there any
I
update on
think
that?
it's supposed to be coming out 2021.
Like, I sure hope so.
Love that, man. That game is like, whew,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be fun.
What
The one thing I would want for Rainbow is them to like bring back their modes more often. Like I get they have like special event modes like that, but like stuff like Showdown was so fun. Like
Yeah.
there is no way that like they would just leave that out of the game forever. I'm like, come on now.
Are they doing like a
That was
Christmas event?
oh shit, they are. Fuck, they're doing like they're giving away a free op.
Oh.
We should go do that. I
Yo, yeah,
might actually look up
let's log on and check that out after we're done recording this real quick. I want to see.
Mr.
I want to get a free app. I hope
Yeah,
I want to
Naomi
get
was talking about.
the person with like the grappling hook. I think
Oh, Maru, fuck
Amaru.
you.
Yeah.
God damn,
Why?
Amari pisses me off. Okay, it's happened in ranked, and it's because I was using Discord and couldn't really like sound her or anything. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't hear her like breaking through, and I got
Uh.
like kicked in the fucking back.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was it wasn't my proudest moment. I was kind of pissed.
I mean, justifiably so. Come on now.
Yeah.
Also, I will say this now. Obviously within the next like week or so, maybe a couple of days before New Year's, I want to do I want to do a thing with you and Ricky. I want to do like a 2020 wrap up episode and just kind of talk about the whole year and all that
Oh, hell
stuff.
yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
Love to. Oh, me and my sister. This is like just random. Me and my sisters, me and my sister Alexa were thinking about starting a podcast.
Yo,
We
do
would,
it.
yeah, yeah,
I'd
no,
love to
because
listen to that.
we have a name set up and everything, and like our family dynamic's pretty sound. So I'm like, no, that'd be pretty good.
Have me as a guest. No, I'm kidding. I don't.
So,
What would it be about?
just whatever the fuck we talk about.
Okay.
No bullshit. I'll probably end up talking about sports.
Yeah.
Politics will probably be involved in there because we're all like we are the political spectrum pretty well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my oldest sister is like far left. I'm very like open minded to a lot of stuff and like very moderate. I guess
Pog.
I'm like kind of liberal right now, just because I'm very progressive. Let's say that.
Okay.
I like environmental stuff, which is my thing. But then my sister,
Yeah.
uh, who's still older than me, the middle child, is a conservative.
Mm. No comment.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
You can tell we all get in arguments.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, as long as you guys can just get on and, talk
Oh
about it
yeah.
without,
Oh, trust me. Yeah, we
yelling.
can. We find a
Yeah.
way to make it up.
Yeah, true, true.
A big dog, big bear, Nathan. Okay, I need to stop that before you're gonna get copyrighted. I'm sorry, Michael. That whole
So,
Mario Judah shit.
for real, for real. Yo, man. Let's talk about Poke MMO for a minute here.
Shit. Oh my god.
If you guys don't know what Poke MMO is, it's Pokemon, but in an MMO format, and that's really it. It runs on like the Gen 5 engine. You can play like Kanto. You can play Kanto through
Unova.
through I can't remember it's the region name, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
it's
pretty cool.
Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova.
Yeah. And I've been playing it and it's got me to enjoy Pokemon for the first time in a while, and it's pretty cool.
Oh my god, it's so fun. I've been grinding that game too much, dude. Like I will
Same.
God, I will stay up way too late. Like I'll have to go to work the next day. And I'll be up till like 1 or 2 in the morning playing that. Really bad.
Two, really. I
Yeah,
didn't think you ever stayed up that late, like, at all.
I have. Yeah, and like
Dang.
I don't think you're on at all, but you probably are up, but just doing something else. I'm just like
I
I've been
sometimes I'm
playing
on
it.
that late. A couple times I've been. Oh man, it's
Just
Pokemon. It's fun. What are you gonna do?
dude, it's fucking amazing, man. Like because like now we can easily like play with each other and stuff, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
great.
We can battle each other. We can trade each other. I mean,
And we
just
can see each other's
yeah, like
models, which
yeah.
is really good.
I was just gonna say that's like the coolest part, just being able to see like your friends in like the overworld. It makes it like it's the most multiplayer Pokemon like can get, and it's cool. It's what makes me wish that Skyrim had some kind of like really fancy mod like that, but it's a console game. It's a lot harder to do. A
Yeah.
PC game.
Um, PC Master Race, but goddamn, like the only thing I really want out of that game, or well, there's two things, is to fix their battling feature a little bit because right now, you know how it is like where you can't switch whenever you KO like an opponent's Pokemon, which
Mm-hmm.
makes switch training a bitch.
Oh yes, yeah.
Um,
Switch training is difficult.
it makes it pretty much impossible for like trainers. Um, and like what was it like? Just private servers would be nice. Like you pay monthly little fee, like $5 or $10 for it in a month. Which I'm like that's pretty fair. I'm like if somebody
Yeah,
wants to run a private little server.
yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
obviously they need to get bigger, and Nintendo would probably shut them the fuck down.
yeah. I think that would be like a really good idea for like PokeTubers and stuff, like, for them to make like series out of it. But I feel like, at least for me personally, I would never do that no matter how cheap. Because it's like, I mean, we're like, I mean, I like more people being like the on the server. I guess I've played like at first I was like, I want to play just with my friends, but now I like there being people because I don't know, it makes me feel like less
Yeah,
alone when I'm playing. It just makes it. I always love that because it's like sometimes
There's
like
always people like with you, kind of thing.
yeah. So that's why like every time like when it's late and I'm just like bored, and I go on GTA just like to drive around. I always go into like online because I just like that the fact there's like people, actual people playing. Otherwise, I just feel like weird. I don't know. I don't know how to quite describe that.
I understand. It's
Yeah.
uh
Something I kind of want to talk about. I know we've talked about this person, but I want to talk about this whole cyberpunk thing. Just, ooh. But first of all, like I knew cyberpunk was gonna be like a big game, but like I didn't know that like everyone was gonna like know about it. Like pretty much every like non gamer I've talked to, gamer, right? But pretty much
yeah,
any non like gamer. I don't like. God, I've used the word gamer ironically so many times that every time I say it, I feel weird.
yeah, I
But
feel
you
it.
get what I mean. But yeah, like I was talking to like my sisters and family members earlier, and they don't really play games, and it's like they were talking about it, and then like they know about it. They know about like the whole issue with it on console. It's like wow, I don't know Cyberpunk was like this big of a deal. I mean, they announced it like a long time ago, I believe. I want to check when.
It's been like a couple years, man.
Oh, no, it's been
Big,
like a
big.
long time. Like usually you don't hear like let me see. Yeah, it was announced in May 2012. This
Jesus
game's been
Christ!
8 years, and that's insane. I mean,
And they
the
got
wait's
Keanu
probably
Reeves in it too.
yeah. I mean, the wait. I will say 8 years is a very obviously a very long time, but I'm gonna bet that the wait from the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement that we got in like 2018, I think, or was it 2019? I think it was 2018. We got the Elder Scrolls 6
And it was
announcement.
2018. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the wait's probably gonna be like 10 years. Bro, Elder Scrolls 6, that's gonna be insane when that comes out.
I could never be a fucking game dev. I can't like
I mean, it's
project like that. Like I can't do shit like that.
yeah, especially with those massive like open world RPGs. Like
Yeah,
you think about how much detail and just like minor stuff and how
and
many
like
side quests are in Skyrim, and like they're gonna I mean, and they're gonna go like
they're gonna
they're gonna
shit
put way
in.
more into Elder Scrolls 6 than Skyrim because that's at least I'd assume so. It's kind of what's expected, especially now they're on now that it's gonna be on next gen consoles. So it's like I mean, I don't see them like I need to elevate their game
Hmm.
for real.
I'm
So
fucking excited for that, dude. Because goddamn, can you just imagine what Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna look like? Damn,
that's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
be
amazing.
sexy. That's gonna be, yeah. Like if it's not, dude, that's gonna fucking suck. Like because Skyrim just like such an amazing fucking game. You need to top that, which I get is gonna be very fucking hard. But damn, you can. Oh my god, that game's just gonna hit so hard.
Yeah, I'm just. Did you ever get into Oblivion?
I did not, but I kind of wanted to.
Yeah, it's backwards compatible. I own it on the 360. I've tried to play it on one. I need to give it another shot, but it's just and like I wasn't trying to compare it to Skyrim because I mean you can't compare them obviously because they're both Elder Scrolls
Mm,
games. But I wasn't trying to compare it too much because obviously it's a different video game. It was on a different platform. Well, in Skyrim, well they're both in 360, but like it was made
yeah,
just in like a different time, you know.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I need to give that game another shot though. One
Dude,
of these days.
yeah,
Or
like that, and like I always hear like how good Morrowind and Oblivion are. Like you just hear they're fucking amazing,
yeah, I want to play Morrowind too.
and then like you don't play them. I mean, the big thing is like obviously graphics. I mean, and like just like fluidity, like how fucking well the game just plays in general. Like that's obviously going to be a big thing. Like going from Skyrim, a game that runs like pretty smooth, especially for its time. Like to it's something that runs significantly not as smooth. it's just like it's harder to play, like because
True.
what are games like Pokemon, for example? If you'll do like if you'll go from playing like Gen 7 to playing like Gen 1, it just doesn't just not as fluid. Or Gen 8 now, because I guess we're in Gen 8. Just going
Yeah.
from playing Gen 8 to Gen 1, like the game just feels slow and like mundane. But I mean, it's still fun. Like there's still moments of like on everything, but there's just not as much like satisfaction and
Yeah.
joy in it, in my opinion.
Very true. Very true.
Because I mean, if you notice in like these newer games, like these newer Pokemon games, there's like a bunch of mini extra shit now because these games are just meant to be like long play games instead of like what
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon originally was, made a kind of shorter game because I mean they only had so much memory on the card,
Yeah. True. True.
which is that like that's a big thing now. I mean now we can go in like terabytes of data and do so much detail, add all sorts of different bullshit to the game. Like you can just make games fucking amazing nowadays. Like I'm so excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I'm sorry. Just,
No,
just thinking
that
about this more
was.
like how much specs and shit. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
1 second.
King. All right. Listen here,
I
podcast.
need to cover me for a
Oh,
second if you can. There's
yeah,
something going down.
I
Hold
got
up.
you. You're good. All right, podcast. Listen, I believe there's a fight going on in the background with this family or some shit. But listen up. Era's overrated, and so is Qdoba. Sure, they're good, but they are both fucking overrated. Don't buy into it. Just don't buy into it. It's good. I'll eat it. I'll buy it sometimes, but I mean, it's just not like fucking. It's not phenomenal. Like I don't need it every day. It's just decent food. Like it's just, dude, you could cook something so much better at your own house. Like just learn to fucking cook. Don't go to Panera. If you want something that's like homemade and artisan amazing, just make it yourself. Trust me. You'll save yourself money and you'll have enjoyment. Because cooking is great. It's really fun. Same thing with the cookies. Don't go buy fucking store bought desserts. Those fucking blow. Make yourself some cookies. Go like literally buy yourself a bag of chocolate chips. Just get all the ingredients like they say on the back. Just go make it. Like it tells you like recipe for a good ass chocolate chip cookie if that's your thing. The back of chocolate chip cookies, man. Literally, just go and make some goddamn cookies. Go make some own food. Don't go to these overpriced fucking places. They're fucking stupid and pointless. I'm just telling you.
What are we talking
You
about?
can make this food at home and you make it better. Oh, I'm sorry. I was shitting on Panera and like Qdoba,
Okay,
places like
listen
that.
here. Panera, they have this
Lit-
like chicken chipotle sandwich. That's like the one of the best sandwiches I've ever had.
Hey, King. I was saying, hey, they're good. They're good. I'm not like completely shitting on them. I'm just
Hey,
like, hey, just learn. I'm like, literally, you can cook this shit at home too for
no,
like cheaper.
if it is
You can
if
learn
it
to cook.
wasn't for that sandwich, you could say anything you want about them, and I really wouldn't care. But that one
What about
sandwich,
Qdoba?
fuck you, Doba.
Look at that.
The place it's so average.
It's pretty good. I mean, like,
Yeah.
not a lot of people have access to
What
like
about local
fucking.
Mexican place?
Oh my god, yes. Not everybody has access to one of those, but oh
True.
my fucking god, there's a place near us, Michael, called Tia Halita's. I don't know if you've ever been there. Oh
Of
my
course I've been there.
god, that's my
You
favorite
might
Mexican
just
place.
dox our city. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's not in our city.
That is true. I stand
That
corrected.
is very true. Yeah, I'm like I know it's true,
That's
Michael.
not in our city. Yeah,
England is my city.
that place. Oh yeah, that place is
It's a
good.
fucking old name, goddamn.
That's 2017, eh? Or is that 2018? Okay, I need to check now.
2016.
There's bro, there's no. Wow, yeah, 2017. Oh
You
my
should.
god, May of 20. It was that long. But do you remember like that day when it's every day, bro, came out? Like, do you remember just like the internet for the next like few days or a few weeks, really?
Yeah, everybody was just talking like all of them and just shitting on them because they all suck.
Yeah,
All of them suck.
Obviously it was,
Like
it's
everybody else is
terrible.
unknown besides Jake Paul. Jake Paul was the only one who like anybody knew shit about, but he sucks. Everybody else sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Paul's brother's a bitch too. I knocked out a 5'9" NBA player who doesn't know how to fight. I'm hot shit. And I knocked out a fucking scrawny gamer boy. I'm the best.
Yeah, those boxing matches, man. Oh boy.
Or just get doxxed.
Yeah. No, that the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight. That was good though.
Yes, it
Remember
was.
watching that?
That was one of my favorite fights of all time. I've seen very few fights, but
Really?
that thing, oh my god, that was amazing. Like, don't tell me anything but amazing because that fight was just
Yeah. I mean, I would say if they were both like in their like in their prime or in their younger days, I would say it was a good fight. But I'd say for their age, that it makes you look at it in a different light for sure. But now it just has me thinking about that Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather. What has boxing turned into? Like boxing, it's kind of like a trend now. Like that whole, oh, it's the YouTubers who kind of, I'm not gonna say ruin because I wasn't into boxing before. I'm still not exactly into it, so it's not my place to say. But I say people look at boxing like younger kids nowadays. They look at boxing like a differently. They look at it as like a kind of like a YouTube meme type thing.
yeah.
If you know what I mean, because it's now it's
I agree with that.
and I'm not knocking like people like Logan Paul. Like if you want to box, go ahead. I mean, if they're having fun doing it, it's good. I'm not gonna tell them not to do,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
I mean,
just
it takes away from it. I mean, a lot of people don't realize it's a martial art. Like
mm-hmm.
that's people don't realize it's what it's classified. It's literally a martial art. I mean, this thing's meant to take years to train for and years to develop. You don't just go straight up and like a couple months announce you're fighting for the first time and have it be a big fucking deal. That's not what boxing was ever about.
Mm-hmm.
Boxing was starting from the fucking bottom, starting from like a dog shit podunk fucking town and
Yeah.
like the scum of the goddamn earth and making your way to the top. Like fucking whole premise for the movie Cinderella Man, for Christ's sake.
mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah,
Cinderella
I'm not even
man,
kidding.
Cinderella
I mean,
man.
it's a real story. Like it's just shit like that. Like you have your hometown heroes, like shit like that. These people who started from nothing, just making their way to the top. Like I don't know exactly Clarissa Shields' like story,
Mm-hmm.
but she's just a Flint. She's just a Flint kid, man.
Mm-hmm.
She worked her way up to the fucking top, and she's just a badass. Like there's nothing more than just a badass there now. She's top of the top. She's the fucking the
And Jake
queen and
Paul
the
is trying
king,
to
whatever the
call her
fuck you
out
want to
on
call her.
Twitter.
Yeah, god damn, it's fun. But like, yeah, these I just don't like the style people are doing, and I'm like, sure, times are supposed to change, but it's there's some things that are meant to be tradition. Like martial arts are a big tradition led like sport.
Yeah.
Like, it's based on like I mean, you wouldn't go into a fucking karate dojo. God damn, that sounds so childish. You just wouldn't go into. Yeah, I guess karate. No, let's take karate for example. Holy shit, yeah, no, that's like a perfect example. Like karate, it still is, but it used to be more serious than it is now. Now you have like all these fucking 8-year-old kids, just like 8-year-old white kids learning it, and like you can't fucking take it seriously when somebody's like, yeah, I'm a red belt in karate. Like you
Yeah.
can't fucking take that seriously anymore. Like back in the day, somebody said they were a fucking any belt in karate, you'd be like, oh shit. Now
Yeah.
it's a fucking joke.
I
Like
mean,
people exploit these martial arts for just clout nowadays.
I'm kind of mixed. I agree with you somewhat. My thing is like, I mean, if again, like to the people who are learning to box, like if that's even if it's someone like Jake Paul or Logan Paul, like if they're having fun doing it, like God bless them,
No,
whatever. Because like they're the sport's meant to be played or the sport. That's right, right. It's called a sport.
I'd call it a sport. It's a
Okay,
martial art.
I just don't want to speak out
You
of
know,
turn or
when it's being
anything.
yeah, no, I'd consider it's a blood sport.
Yeah, because I mean, and if they're like influencing like young people to get into it, I think that's good. I just feel like
It's just like it's
the way
fun.
they're
It's
treating it is a little, that's whatever. I mean, then again,
yeah,
these people, like, they're young, like, they grew up on there, like Jake Paul and Logan, like, what, they blew up like on Vine when they were like teenagers, so they kind of like grew up on that whole culture,
yeah,
so you can't really knock it too much. I mean, and also like the people who, I mean, and there are people like, like the boxers who, like you said, who did have those, like, couple of stories, like, they're still boxing. So I mean, it just depends on the light you look at it. But again, it's
yeah.
someone like Jake
But
Paul.
like
He doesn't
my
have a lot of respect for the people because, just that
yeah,
Twitter
which is
call
one
out
of those
thing he
things. I'm
did.
like, dude, if you want to step in the ring with fucking Clarissa Shields, she's whooping your ass like
Yeah,
8 ways to Sunday. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This dude's inexperienced, and everybody's like, oh, it's like, goddamn. Another thing is, fucking women in sports, like, they get degraded for no goddamn reason.
yeah, it's just a lot
So,
of unnecessary
Vanderbilt,
misogyny,
um,
sexism.
big thing from Vanderbilt that I doubt you heard this year, is like in football and college football. There's what's known as a Power Five school. So, a Power Five school are like the five best conferences in college football. So, like, there's the SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12, all those conferences, and they're pretty much known as like the big boys of football. Well, that kind of changed. That mantra changed as it's no longer just the big boys of football. It's now the big girls too,
Mm-hmm.
because Vanderbilt University became the first Power Five team to have a female player playing a game and a female player score a point in a
Okay.
football game. So yeah,
Mm.
no, that's a fucking huge achievement,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like, very, very huge achievement, because this girl named Sarah Fuller. She's I believe she's like a captain. I know she plays for their soccer team too, their women's soccer team,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to play football too, so she's on the football team as their kicker, and she's done nothing but an amazing job. And she's getting a little bit of recognition for being like the first female player to play in a Power Five college football game and score a point, be the first woman to score a point in a Power Five football game. Getting a lot of like news light for that, and it was very good for the most part. But and then I was just on Twitter, and you see news articles, or news outlets are posting it, and then under them there's all these just like people shitting on her for no reason. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I could score that, I could do that," and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
A lot of sports
I'm
fans are
like,
really toxic
"Yeah,"
and
I'm like,
just
"All right, motherfucker." I'm like,
sexist. It's fucking
"Yeah."
annoying.
So, um, I'm a football coach. I'm a former football player. I just like to
Mm-hmm.
say, all these people saying,
Flex.
"Oh, I can do it." No, you fucking can't. I'm like, trust me, you fucking can't. Like, I
True.
don't care if she's a kicker. I shit on kickers all the time. That's just jokingly, because kickers do help you win games. But you can't fucking do that. I guarantee. But you can't kick her
Talk
fucking,
to
because
him.
she's their kickoff kicker too. So I mean, you gotta kick pretty high and pretty fucking far for that shit too. That's a lot of skill. And then they're like, "Oh, I can do that." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you're gonna touch that ball. It's gonna be a little squig kick on the ground. The other team's gonna get the ball and run up your ass, run you over and teabag your ass. And like, that's what you're getting, you little punk. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you think you're hot shit. I'm like, you're just a fucking toxic little bitch. There's there's nothing about you. I'm like,
Go
then
off,
there's
King.
people talking about like, what if that was their daughter, or like telling these people, what if it was your daughter playing, and then people were just replying under that like, the sad reality is they probably do have a daughter, and even if it was their daughter, they'd still probably shit on her. Like, that just a
Yeah.
greater achievement. So I'm like, that's fucked up. I'm like, if somebody succeeds, we should lift them up and not tear them down.
Yeah, and even if they didn't, if there was their own daughter, that would just be like a double standard, pretty much.
Yeah.
So either way,
God damn.
those kind of people are, like, what the hell?
It's just
Yeah, there's so
Aggravating.
much rampant misogyny out there, and it's annoying.
Very,
I hate to see it.
yeah. I'm very happy though that that's happened,
Yeah,
and we got to like. I
for
know you
sure.
didn't hear about it, or before I said anything, but like a very big thing and something I'm very passionate about because like I one day I want to be a dad.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I have girls or boys, I don't really care. But if
Yeah.
I had a girl, I'd want her to play sports if she wanted to.
Yeah,
But like
of
I
course.
feel like it'd be huge if she played football
Yeah.
because it's something I'm very passionate about. It's just something I want to teach my kids no matter what. Like I don't care what gender they are, or like what sexual orientation. I don't care like what anything about their. If they want to learn football and they want to play football, that's gonna be amazing. I'd love to teach them that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who they are on the inside or the outside. They want
Mm-hmm.
to learn and have like a good time with me, I'm glad to. If they don't want to learn, it's still fine. I'll love them no matter what. But
Obviously,
if they do
obviously.
want to play it no matter what, I'm really excited about that. Like that's one of those things about being a parent. Like if I'm ever a parent, I would be so fucking happy to do pass on my love for something like fishing. Passing on my love
Yes.
for fishing to like my kids would be fucking amazing.
Yo, my man. Big facts.
Yeah. Anywho, well, what are your takes on this whole toxic masculinity bullshit?
Um,
Because that's what it is. It's just like I can call it out. I mean, that's not.
yeah, toxic masculinity is annoying. A recent example of it I could think is you see the story where Harry Styles he wore a dress on the cover of
Dress, yeah.
of a
Oh yeah.
magazine, and then Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens were like, "We need the strong man in society. This is bad for strong men." It's like,
Like okay, like
shut the
you're
fuck
proving
up.
the point. I'm like Ben Shapiro, you're not a strong man.
Yeah, bro, look at
Well, I'm
you.
like I don't want to degrade. So it's one thing I get heated. It's just it's inherited from my parents. But
Mm-hmm.
like my philosophy is, if you're gonna degrade people, you don't you deserve every right to get obliterated,
Yeah.
right? So like if Ben Shapiro's really gonna be talking shit about like masculinity, he's like we need these strong men. Like who the fuck are you, buddy? I'm like you're like a little
Yeah.
slimy weasel behind like a goddamn camera. Like who the fuck are you to
True.
talk?
Oh my
I'm like
god.
if you want to talk about big men, I'm like I'm 6'2" and 250 pounds, and I'm a pretty fucking strong guy. I'm like, but at the same time, for Halloween this year, I dressed up as an old lady. I wore like a fucking I wore a female like a sweat like a little sweater meant for women. It was pretty comfortable. I'd actually probably wear it again, but I wore it for I didn't give a shit. I wore a little
Yeah.
wig, and then some like one of my coworkers. He's a 60-year-old Marine vet. He me and him are cool, but he's obviously from a different time. He's like, yeah, I have way too much respect for myself to wear that. And in my head, like I was just going along with it. I'm like, I clearly don't, just joking around. But I'm like, I have that much respect for myself and others that I can just wear this openly.
Yeah, and
Like,
ironically, that makes you more masculine because you're not
yeah,
afraid
because I'm like,
to. I mean, you're just being. You're not
yeah,
insecure, pretty much.
exactly. I'm like, I
That's
really
exactly
don't
what it
give
is.
three fucks. I'm like, I think it's awkward, like wearing that shit around customers where I work.
Yeah.
But like, I
I
still thought of it. I still
I
had a
mean,
good
yeah,
time.
just because it's not something that you usually wear.
Yeah,
It's not something that. It's just something that's like not your style.
yeah. I
And
had
if
to
it were
take
to
off my
be,
little wig.
that doesn't wouldn't mean anything. That's cool.
Exactly.
Whatever.
One of my coworkers is non-binary. Well, they're like transitioning to being non-binary. It's very hard for them. Like
Yeah.
they want to start going by like they them pronouns. So I told them I'm like I'll do whatever you want, like make you feel happy and comfortable enough. And like if I ever do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, like just tell me. She or they, sorry, they haven't like said much. Um, or like explained it to many people. Like they're still uncomfortable a little bit with it, and like some people like obviously where I work, there's a lot of older people from different generations. They don't tend to get it,
Mm-hmm.
don't understand. They're like, oh, that's just weird. I'm like, sure. I'm like, sure it is, absolutely. I'm like, we live in a weird time, but I'm like, whatever makes that person happy. I'm like, if they want to call themselves boy, girl, fucking flying monkey, I don't care. If they want me to call them something that makes them happy and allows them to sleep, it gives them like safe state of mind, makes them feel comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
That is absolutely okay.
And you
It's a
understand.
simple word. It's
Yeah, and you
the
understand.
maximum you're gonna say in that word is 4 letters. Sorry.
Yeah, and like you understand like how basic of a concept and how normal of a thing that should be. But they're the people like Ben, they can't grasp that for some reason. Like it's there's this is the most normal thing ever. Like there's nothing odd about it. But
Mhm.
it's
Like,
they're just so in a different time. They're just lost causes to me. Like it's
and I mean,
I don't know. I mean, like, cause people try to educate them. They're just like, actually, blah blah blah. It's
you
like,
shouldn't do this.
well,
And like,
biologically, shut the fuck, shut the
well,
fuck up.
okay. Do you want me to say it's me as a biologist, like, or the biology major? You know what?
Yeah, go
At the
ahead.
University of Michigan, undisclosed
Yo,
campus, so I can't be fucking doxxed. Um,
big brain.
yeah, big ring. Um, the biology major. If we're gonna talk about sex and gender, when we're truthfully talking about like what the organism is, we don't say gender. That's for a reason. That's because gender is a very different concept than sex.
True.
So not every organism has a sex. Not every organism has a true sex. There are some
Mm-hmm.
just asexual beings, like a bacteria that's gonna be an asexual being because it has no reason for sexual reproduction. Us
Mm-hmm.
as humans, we are sexual beings, and yes, that can be taken in the bound chicka wow wow way. Looking at you, ladies. Just kidding. I'm taken.
Wow.
But it can be taken in a true biological sense, meaning that we need a mate of the opposite sex to reproduce. So we have two genders, or not two genders. Sorry, my bad. We have two sexes. That's going to
Mm-hmm.
be a male sex and a female sex. No matter what, unless you're born. Well, actually, it's impossible to be born without that, unless you're like a new species that's asexual for some reason, which is
Yeah.
impossible for animals. Um, but you're gonna be a male or a female no matter what for the rest of your life, unless you can get like chromosome therapy somehow. It's probably science we'll experience in the future. I don't know if we will. It'd be very hard to do, but that's just top for another day. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You're male or female no matter what. But what gender is? That's a social construct.
True.
That would be your man and woman construct. You can still say male and female, which is still correct for those, but like it's where the concept of pronouns come in
Mm-hmm.
and what
It's
the
all
person
dependent on the
identifies by.
person.
Yep, it's where the
It's all
person
subjective.
identifies. It is very subjective, whereas sex is objective. No matter what, it's based on chromosomes. It's based on if you have two X chromosomes or an X and a Y. But people don't typically identify by their sex. They go by obviously their gender. That's a social construct. It's just what
Mm-hmm.
we go by. And so like it's
Mm-hmm.
just a simple construct. Like it's boy. It's in simple terms. It's man, woman, and asexual transgender. Asexual and transgender different. I'm sorry. I'm not nearly as
Um.
woke as you, Michael.
I don't know.
I think they're
I don't want
different.
to. Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's three gender. I'm gonna say there's three genders,
Oh, there.
but
I
there
think
could
there are
be
more
more.
than
I could
that.
be absolutely
No,
wrong.
there are more than that. There are more than
Well,
three. Yeah.
because
I don't know them all,
I
but I
mean,
know there are more.
okay, yeah. So I mean, as basic, there's man, woman, and sexual. And if you're trans, I'm including you, man and woman, because you identify and you've struggled enough. You call yourself the gender you want that you deserve to
Yeah.
just not be
Anyone
unless you want to
deserves to be the
identify. Yeah,
gender.
like I'm like you deserve it. I'm like you guys have fought so
Yeah.
hard to just be called what you want, to be comfortable with who you are, and people are just fighting to not make you that. You guys just deserve happiness. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't have to struggle with that. I'm I'm a white dude in the Midwest. I'm a
White
white
man. Shut up, white
Catholic
man.
I'm a white Catholic man to a large public school, and
Yo.
not blonde haired and blue eyes though. So I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not fucking Hitler's dream. But I
we are privileged, and we have to acknowledge that.
Yeah, there's no fucking doubt.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm very happy for the life I've been given. My parents, obviously, my parents worked their asses off to give me this life. Now, I'm not gonna say my life was easy. I mean, there have been certain privileges given to me that not everyone would have been given.
True, yeah.
Especially in the town we live in, I haven't been pulled over just because the color of my skin. I haven't been harassed because of the color of my skin or my sexual orientation, anything like that. I've never experienced a lot of these tragedies some of these people have. I have friends who absolutely have. It's just fucking, it's god awful.
Yeah. Society, man.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to pull it. We live in a society, but we do live in a society.
We do in fact live in a society.
That is pretty shitty.
Well, I mean, there's good and bad.
Of course, yeah. It's not all bad, but
yeah. I always look back to the concept of yin and yang. I mean, there's light and dark, and they make a perfect balance.
Yeah, but there's too much bad stuff right now.
Yeah. I mean,
at least I think.
It's just like the constant struggle between good and bad. I mean, it really is this. It's just kind of like a theory, or it's a belief. But is there really always going to be a balance or struggle, better term, between good and bad, light and dark, good and evil, so to speak, quote unquote? There's always going to be that struggle, or I mean, is good going to prevail, or is evil going to prevail?
I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah, we'll find out next 4 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got Biden coming in a month.
Yeah, we do. What are gonna do? Fuck, I hope he doesn't fuck up.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, but we'll see.
Everybody's like, oh, Kamala Harris. Sorry.
Today the COVID vaccine is finally being distributed. I saw that Bernie got it earlier. Let's go.
Oh, dude, he's not dead yet.
He better never fucking die.
I love joking about this. He's not dead. It's the same thing with Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They're not dead yet. It's just shit-eating response.
Yeah, it's real quick. So you know that Albert account on Twitter.
Yeah.
So earlier, Playboy Cardi tweeted out my best work. Yeah, and then he replied my best ratio yet, and he ratioed him officially.
Would you like to go look at my likes real quick, Michael, if you have a second?
Oh, have you liked it?
Yeah, as a part of the ratio.
Let's go.
Did you like it? Yeah.
I did like it, yeah. My best ratio yet. Playboy Cardi's not going to drop a whole lot of red anymore because Albert ratioed him.
Yeah, fuck.
That's so funny, dude. This random default. I love that.
Whoever runs that account is a fucking legend. Well, actually, it's Bernie Sanders, dude. Oh god, I don't know what I'd do if that was. Yeah, if that were Bernie Sanders, man, I would have.
Yeah, no. Shout out Bernie though. We got the vaccines getting out there. And yeah, that's a good thing. Life will be maybe back to normal by mid to late next year, semi at least.
So, in my English class, my professor required us to do peer review, and so it's pretty much just read this person's rough draft paper for their argumentative essay and critique it a little bit and help them. This dumb motherfucker, he was doing vaccines and he was He was like, we don't know what's in vaccines, and are vaccines really good for us? And I'm like, I can just imagine this dude just sucking Ben Shapiro off. I'm sorry, okay, that's really
Is Ben
fucking
Shapiro
funny.
anti-vax?
I don't know. I hope he's not. I hope Ben Shapiro's not that stupid. Because I
See,
will I will give Ben Shapiro like credit. He's not like a dumb person. He's a little misguided in my opinion,
is
but I mean he's not stupid. I think he's a stupid guy. But I mean,
yeah.
I haven't heard him a lot. Okay, to be fair, I haven't listened to a lot of Ben Shapiro stuff. But I mean, he tries to make his point. He just tries to make his point, which I'm like, okay,
It doesn't do a good
is
job.
he wrong in my opinion? Yes, yes.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, I don't like him.
Michael, where was I going with this? God damn it, man! I swear, ADHD is a curse.
I don't know, but do you want to talk about the Galactic Federation?
Yeah,
That
Michael.
was
God
last
damn it,
week,
you
but I haven't touched on it on here.
still want to talk about it? God damn, dude, that has me freaked the fuck out.
Has you freaked out,
Dude, yeah, man, it's freaked me the fuck
bro?
out.
I'm excited. That's
Okay,
cool.
okay. Because here, okay, look, you're not looking at it from a biology student's perspective. Because once those motherfuckers come in, we have to classify a new goddamn organism, okay? Listen here,
Yeah,
motherfucker. Do you know how fun that's gonna be? They're adding new shit to my lectures. I'm not doing this. I'm not fucking. They're gonna classify it as something. And have you seen the
but
alien movies, Michael? What happens in the alien movies? Nothing good, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Get
but
get,
yeah, but
get
again,
face fucked by aliens, and then we have aliens come out of our chest, Michael. Do you like that? Do you like that idea?
I
No.
mean, as long as
Kidding.
they,
That's
I mean, if as long as they kill me first, sure.
yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah, I mean, again, if they were evil, they would have already killed us. So I think it's
oh
pretty
yeah.
much a guarantee that they're friendly, because
Yeah.
and that's good because I believe that aliens are more intelligent than humans for sure.
I want them to be 3 feet tall and
At least
have like
these
little
aliens,
exoskeletons. Like they're crab people, okay? They're just crab people.
crab people.
There's a
Yeah,
South Park thing about that.
I'm excited. And I know so that's, but I really hope that like that we get to make contact with them in our lifetime. Like
Yeah, dude.
I
I
think it's
hope Elon
possible.
Musk isn't the fucking ambassador for us, okay? Because if that dude is, they're fucking killing us all, man.
Yeah, let's not have Elon Musk represent us. Let's have
Dude, what if they were just as primitive as us? Like advanced, I'd for like yeah, advanced slash
I believe
primitive
they're
or
more
something.
advanced than us because again, I believe that they
No,
know
no,
about us.
no.
That's my personal theory, but
Well, I mean,
and
what
believe.
if they're just slightly better at hiding themselves? I mean, we're very. I mean, the thing said they were like underground or something like that. Like, oh, like I'm sorry, guys.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but can you
There's a
really look
theory that
that
they
way?
live underground in Mars, or there's a species that does. Which I don't think they're. I don't really believe that they're that close to us. But if they are, cool.
When talking about aliens, I don't like using the term species. I mean, it is the correct term, but I don't know why. It's just like so many alien movies use that fucking term, and it's just fucking. God damn it, gives me
Yeah,
chills every time when we talk
yeah.
about them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Was it just because like we don't know that species, like what they are or anything about them?
Yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, another thing is they motherfuckers really talked to Donald Trump and thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, I.
But they were the first people. or- Yeah, I guess we can call them people. They were the first species, creatures in this whole universe to get Donald Trump to not fucking tweet.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the same guy who I mean he was from like ex um uh what country is it?
Like Israel.
Israeli. Yeah, he's some like ex is Israeli. He worked in the government. I can't remember his exact position, but yeah, he did used to work somewhere in the Israeli government. And he was and the thing and the same guy who broke that whole news. Did he also say that they made contact with Trump? Was that the same
Yeah,
guy? Oh, that puts a bit of
that's like doubt right
yeah, like
there. I'm like,
Trump. Then again, if I
I'm like,
yeah, say that that did happen, I feel like if anything would silence Trump, if anything like was possible, like to silence him,
would
it
be
would
that
have to
threat
be
of an
that.
alien grove.
Yeah,
Lack thereof, because I'm sure he's into some kinky
because
shit.
I bet like if Trump like spills the beans, he's gonna get like something bad's gonna happen to him. for sure.
So,
Like, I mean, there had to be serious repercussions to breaking something like that. Like, if you know
what
that,
up?
and if you've been in contact, and if you actually break like that, like there has to be something bad that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'd imagine, anyways.
No, I think he just wants to be the first person to like have real estate claim to Mars. That was fucking holistic.
Probably.
He wants to build the Trump Tower on Mars,
Man,
have the first
I
hotel on
know what
Mars.
Trump's gonna do after the inauguration. What do you think he's gonna do? Where do you think he's going?
Cuba.
I said, what do you think Trump's gonna do after the inauguration once he's
Oh, I
officially
thought you
gone?
said, where do you think he's gonna? I was gonna say Cuba.
Oh, cute. Yeah. There have been people saying that people theorize that he might start his own like Ben Shapiro type show, so, or like some kind of Alex Jones like Infowars type show, which I see
No,
that
he's
being
not.
very probable. He's probably gonna
I
spread
don't
a
think he
lot of
could.
misinformation. I mean, he
No, I think he's gonna start his own news network. I don't think he's
news
gonna be the
network.
fucking face of it.
Yeah, maybe.
His own fake news network.
I
But
mean, either way, he's definitely gonna continue to spread it, just his garbage
agenda.
and all that. Yeah, and his supporters who still, for some reason, believe in him, they're gonna follow him too. That's what's scary, but hey, we'll
Dude,
see where he goes.
the
He
one
better not
thing.
run again in 2024. If he does, bro, come on now.
No, I doubt he will. I doubt the Republicans will actually
Yeah, like yeah, pick
elect
him.
him.
There's no way.
If he ran for Senate, good.
For sure as
Fine.
hell, hope not. Just keep him out of politics after this.
Senator Florida. Get fucking elected, I tell you that. But,
Yeah. Yeah. Back
but
to. Oh, sorry. You wanna? Something you want to say?
back to what?
I want to go back to the Galactic Federation, but if you,
Dude, like a galactic federation. Okay, what?
I like the
I'm
name
so, like, okay, that is pretty fucking cool.
Galactic
Okay,
Federation. Makes sense. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, Galactic Federation. That makes sense to me. I don't know what else it would be called.
so I want to know, do these motherfuckers like perfect space travel already?
Probably.
Because if so, damn.
Because I mean, think about this. Like they have to have like if they have made contact with us and they've communicated, they have to have some kind of technology where they can decipher what we're saying. Because there's no way they know English. Like the chances of them learning the exact same like languages
So,
has to be like one in like a quadrillion. Like there's no way like they develop the
well, I
same.
mean, it's probable, but it's
You think
well,
it's probable?
it's highly no. Okay, so in the universe, there is always a chance for anything happening,
Mm-hmm.
but like certain events are, obviously very unlikely or you know, not probable. But you can't say something's definitely not going to happen.
Yeah, but
You can't know for certain until the event happens. Like
yeah, but I would just
now,
very much assume so that they,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, oh yeah. There. It's very very unlikely, but there is like the fucking smallest little sliver of a percent that could. But I
yeah,
fucking doubt it. What if they look exactly like us, but with wings?
hey, cool. That whole concept always blows my mind.
Right?
Like when I think about it, just like what do they look like? Like they could,
They believe in a god.
psh,
Holy shit.
do they?
I think we might get into a religious war with some of these Galactic Federation people, Michael. That's gonna suck. Okay, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I, Because like
Fuck.
they have like a completely they have to have like a completely different and like entire life like if they're like a different species like you can only like imagine like especially if they're more intelligent it's
Hmm.
like just imagine like what like because I don't know a lot of people are stupid a lot of humans are stupid not all you know we have some intellectual people but a lot of us are and it's just like I wonder like what their philosophy is because like I feel like their viewpoints on life, if they're smart, like they have to be more correct and more guided and educated because they're simply smarter and they can understand more and they're capable of knowing more. I don't know if I'm speaking in over my head here, or from sounding ridiculous, but when I that makes sense to me
Yeah.
in my mind.
No, I understand. Um, hmm. Here real quick. Also, I'm playing Minecraft while I talk.
Nice. Yeah.
Um,
Sorry about the dead air for anyone's listening. I'm thinking now. This shit has me thinking. I wasn't planning to go like think this deep about this, but now I'm like,
yeah, neither did I really like because okay, so if there's a Galactic Federation, either a okay, there's a couple things. Either it's just some random people on Earth fucking with, you know, high level like intelligence agencies very well, or there's actually a Galactic Federation. Or,
yeah,
well, maybe it's Mars saying there's a Galactic Federation to get us to like love them.
yeah.
Um,
Well, if you do now, okay. Let me start. I don't know if I've ever asked you this question directly. Do you believe in the whole Galactic Federation? Like, do you believe like that guy who said that?
there's not a lot of evidence. I think it would be fucking radical, but
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't think
unless
there's
the guy is
enough
clinically
evidence to
insane,
support
why
it.
would someone like why would a guy who had that position of power lie?
To fuck a lot of people over.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to choose to believe just because I think it would be cool. I mean, regardless of even if he hadn't said that, I mean it's not like this really adds to our information. Like we still have all the same theories as we did before, anyways. Because he didn't really
Hmm.
provide us with any factual. I
Here's
mean,
like
but it's potentially factual. We just don't know if it is or not. There was even a few years ago. This is like a few years back. There was I think he was the ex-Canadian Minister of Defense, and he said a thing similar to that. He said something along the lines that we've made contact with a few like several different species, like three or four or something like that. And again, this is another guy who's credible, who could be more
yeah,
credible. Because again, ex minister, it's I I don't think that. I mean, I just
they
don't see
would
why
lie.
these
Like,
people
there's
would
no
have to
reason for
lie.
them to lie. Yeah,
Again, there could be,
there's no
but when you really
reason.
think about it, like
Yeah,
why?
like, what the fuck, man?
I don't know.
That was funny, man.
Yeah,
Got
but
something on your break, go, man. Sorry,
there you
stupid
go.
reference
Yeah,
to a stupid thing.
yeah, but like
Uh,
regardless, we still don't know shit.
yeah.
And I hope something happens really bad. I just want to talk to these guys. That's all I want to do.
I want to have like a peaceful like daytime, not nighttime. Jesus Christ, don't do it at night. We're scared of the dark. We're a bunch of pussies on this planet. Okay, listen. You don't need your 3 foot long schlinger bangers, coming out here, scaring us. Okay, do you think they wear clothes or do you think they're naked?
And they probably wear clothes.
Okay.
I would assume so. I don't know. It's probably obviously I don't. It's
Okay.
probably not anything like ours because I just imagine their lifestyle is
So
completely different.
yeah, no, that's another thing. So a lot of people, when I think of aliens, like there will be like yeah, so there's two things there. Like I said earlier in biology, there's if the species can be asexual or sexual. They can either reproduce asexually or sexually, meaning you need like two genders to provide sets of DNA and chromosomes, or you need just like one set of chromosomes and DNA
Mm-hmm.
to produce offspring anyway. So that's a big. There's a big. There's a lot of understanding we can do about them if we know the way they reproduce first. I mean, I know I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at them from a biological standpoint instead of a social standpoint, but that's a big way to understand like their species. So we'll have to
Yeah.
look at them from that angle, like because that'll give us a lot of stuff. But like we see a lot of people who think about aliens, like for instance, like literally one of the biggest franchises about aliens and like media is the movie with no lack of a good title, Alien/Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have you just have xenomorphs, and you have them looking like little like lanky black monsters, and then you have their queen, which is supposed to be bigger, and obviously produces like sexually, and that would be like where the fuck was I getting with this? I'm sorry.
Very good.
There's a point to all this shit. I promise. I'm like just like the stigma we have about aliens is like bad, but
Hmm.
at the same time, like certain characteristics we can't just automatically assume we know. Like, for lack of a better term, if they have tits or not, Michael, we can't know
True. We
because
cannot
like if they
know.
produce sexually, sure, it's likely, but I mean, it's also not likely because I mean that's a mammalian like trait. Thing
Mm-hmm.
mammals on Earth have is like breasts. Female have breasts and like animal mammals on Earth because that's the feed their offspring milk. Obviously, just a nutritious like supplement.
Yeah. Now,
But like,
do you think other planets who do you think planets like that like do have like other planets that do have like like thriving ecosystems? Do you think they have like similar animals to us? Do you think they have like elephants and like in
no,
dogs? I don't
not at
think
all,
so. You think they
not
develop
at all.
like do like all worlds or planets that do have ecosystems? They just
Oh,
like develop completely differently.
they absolutely do. I mean,
Mm.
there is a chance that they do develop like us, but I mean, there's just different shit. Like if you look at how Earth started, I mean, we had like little fucking. I believe it's believed that we had little. Well, obviously we had little bacteria
Mm-hmm.
that started it all, but they were feeding off of like vents at the bottom of the ocean. It's like getting their food through, or they were chemoheterotrophs. It means that they use like inorganic compounds. They like use those that are produced from other sources. They use those and you know use them as a food source and help and use that. Like yeah, wait, were they actually? They're chemoautotrophs, which means they use those chemicals or inorganic compounds to
Mm-hmm.
help supplement their food and help them make food. Um, but like it'd have to be different on every single planet because with us it started like that. With them, it could start totally differently, totally differently. Because I mean, there's different light levels, different like chemicals present. There's different forms of everything present on different planets. Sure, there's probably a planet out there that's literally exactly the same as Earth, but still, even
Yeah.
then, life can be changed so differently.
Oh, do you think dinosaurs exist on another planet? Like similar to
Oh,
what we
I
had.
mean, the universe is pretty big, so I mean, there is a chance, but I don't know.
I wonder if there are T Rexes currently roaming other planets.
With
Or
tits, T Rexes with
Triceratops.
tits, man. Come on now, a man can dream.
Think about that, man. Are T Rex? I wonder how accurate all of the like information, the pictures of dinosaurs that we have now are. Like everything, like
A
how,
lot of it's already not. I can tell you that
like
much.
what, like what, like.
So, let's start off with Jurassic Park. This is just like the biggest fucking thing ever. A lot of dinosaurs had feathers,
Oh, okay.
and so like this
I
thing
remember
with
hearing that somewhere.
Velociraptors. Yeah, like in the first Jurassic Park movie, they're just like look like giant fucking lizards, giant scary ass motherfucking lizards. That's all the Velociraptors look like. I think it's in the third film they finally add just a couple feathers to the Velociraptor. When in reality, I believe these fuckers are supposed to be cloaked in goddamn feathers.
Okay.
So if you don't know, um, birds and reptiles are both like grouped in biology as reptiles, which I don't like that one bit. But I mean, they are. So in animals and the phylum Chordata have mammals, fish, amphibians, reptiles, that kind of jazz. And that's all your chordates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I just got a message from Ricky. That's interesting. I'll explain off air. I just don't want to go public with this. It's nothing big. Like just for him.
Does he have a big penis? And he doesn't want to expose it to the world. Oh shit! Did I just expose Ricky's massive magnum dong to the world? Yeah, you can send it. You can send it to me, by the way, if you need to.
Oh no, it's nothing big. I can tell you once we're done. It's small. Like really, I just don't wanna say it just in case.
I was gonna say you can just send like a picture of it to me. I don't care.
Hold
If
up.
you want to talk about it later, I don't care. Yeah, hold up. But yeah, it's just like all that stuff is just dinosaurs. Honestly, are such a cool concept, but I could never study them. I mean, I would gladly like take a course on it or something like that. I mean, there's no real reason to, but there's just not a good fucking. I couldn't get satisfaction being a paleontologist. Like fuck that. Because all your job is you're just finding evidence of the past. Like you're not exploring like the now. You're just exploring like what was, and you're just really just trying to get something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Which fucking
I
blows. I'm like, I don't want to do that for a living. I mean, it's for some people,
I
yes, that's their
disagree.
passion. For me, I want to like live in the now. I want to study these like current animals. I want to live amongst them. I want to like protect them. Like that's my thing. That's why I want to become, a fucking game warden.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
fucking yeah. I mean, like that's all my job. Like I get a lot of these people who want to become game wardens don't give a shit about the wildlife. Well, like, they care about hunting and stuff. They don't really give enough of a fuck about all this stuff. Like a lot of these people are just gonna be like ex-military people that used to hunt, or like cops that used to hunt, stuff like that, or hunt, I should say. It's like, oh, let's do this just because it'd be fun. My job's a blow off. No, it's not. Your job's literally making sure nobody fucking harms this ecosystem.
Yeah.
Like this precious fucking, especially where we live. Michael, can I say which state we live in?
Yeah, I'm sure I've said it
Yeah,
before.
yeah, especially in fucking Michigan.
Yo.
Like we have the largest freshwater source in the world that we got to protect. We have all these beautiful lakes, all these beautiful rivers and stuff that we got to protect. I mean, obviously, our government fucked up and didn't do that. Just like with Flint, like one of the biggest fucking scandals that doesn't get talked about nearly enough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Flint's doing much better though now in comparison to what.
I mean, we still need to.
Also, I'll answer back to the dinosaur thing real quick. So is there anything more than just the feathers? Sorry, I have more questions.
I'm sure. So there's there's just a bunch of stuff that's like never truly been confirmed. Like there's this one shark. I forget what it's called, but or they believe it was supposed to be like a shark, it had like a saw blade mouth. They believe that's what it's supposed to be, or it's just something else. They have literally only that saw blade feature of it, and then they piece together a whole ass shark from it. I'm like, that's bullshit. Like you can't do this shit. I mean, there's more evidence to it than that, but saw blade.
But are they like fairly accurate just based on what like what's been discovered? Like for the most, it's just a lot of like just like what's the term I'm looking for? Kind of the equivalent of like a kind of like an educated guess, right?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Literally, I'll give you. So right now, just look up sawblade shark fossil. Look at all the images it's giving you, and just say, "What the fuck?" Because there's just. So you'll see the actual fossil, and then like all the other stuff's all the like guesses. I'm like, what? No.
I mean,
shit. Fucking. Because look
oh,
at
I've seen this before.
Like there's one where it does the snoot. Yeah, one has like a weird snoot thing. One has like a. I'm like, no. I'm like, we're not. I'm like.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But I'm like, guys, listen. I'm like, okay, you guys are the bad boys of the biology realm. I'm like, do better than this, though.
Hey, man, it's an educated guess. They're just they're theories.
It's a very high. Well, they have a degree, so that's why they can call it an educated guess.
Yeah, well,
Bigoted view, Zach. Yes, I know.
yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, yeah, we don't know for sure, but yeah, again, we got some, you know,
It'd be fucking cool if
we'll see
there's a
one day.
saltwater shark. I mean,
Is it possible that like are we ever gonna like truly like figure out everything, or is it like too late, or are the fossils like too like
well, I mean,
eroded and hard to find like.
we can it's still possible that we can figure everything out. I mean, we'll obviously only have guesses because we weren't there. If you weren't there observing the moment, you can't exactly say it. So this is like me. If I were at a basketball game last Friday and nobody was taking the temperature and somebody asked me the temperature, I could give them a guess as to what the temperature was, but I can't 100% tell you what it was. I didn't say, oh, it was pretty fucking cold. It's probably 30 degrees, but I can't be certain it was 30 degrees, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have the equipment to measure all this stuff and be certain. Like, they can get all this evidence and say it's likely this happened, but they can never say, oh, yeah, it's 100% this happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like evolution, it fucking most likely happened, and it's like we have modern day examples of it, but people won't be like, oh yeah, like you can't absolutely tell people we evolved from apes. You can just say it's a fucking scientific theory, which a theory in science means that it's a very well supported and like there's a lot of evidence to support it, obviously. Like scientific, it's the step below effect. It's just a scientific idea.
Yeah, it's just bizarre to think about because like growing up, like and I did. I'm pretty sure most people did. Like you just kind of I just took like everything I saw, in like a dinosaur book as like fact, you know.
Yeah,
But
I
and
mean
then as you grow up,
that's a
you
lot
learn
of
that's like, oh, they didn't for sure know this. Like this could totally not be what this looked like or what happened. It's like wow.
yeah.
I mean, again, there is some basis to that. You know, there is like some evidence to that conclusion or whatever, or their statement,
Yeah,
which is cool. But like, I don't know. You just don't know for sure.
yeah, no, it's not 100% fact, but it is a lot of it is supported by evidence.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's why like it is like I don't know. It's just a lot of like small details that may not have happened. It's just interesting to think about. The
Yeah,
whole dinosaur thing kind of blew my mind when I learned about how like we don't really
yeah.
know some of this. Did you know that I know you probably do know this, but because I saw these TikToks, or it was like these facts will ruin your perception of time. One of them was that like the first dinosaur fossil wasn't found until after George Washington died, so George Washington never knew that dinosaurs existed, and they were ever a thing. And I was like, whoa. So wow,
Fucking cool.
I didn't know dinosaur fossils. Like I forgot that dinosaur fossils. Like, we haven't been studying that or didn't know. We haven't really known for that long. In all
Yeah,
honesty.
dude, but we keep learning stuff every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's a big thing. That's another thing about like biology in general is like even with current stuff, we just keep learning.
That's true.
There's
Man, you know what else blows my mind? I've been You remember our Washington D.C. trip in eighth grade?
sure.
The fact that like we saw the Constitution. It was Constitution, right? In that one museum.
Yeah.
Just the fact
Pretty
that like that we saw that, isn't that insane? Just like that historical piece of paper that like these presidents and all these political figures signed on, like
like
we saw that the actual piece. That's like, like
I
we
mean,
saw we saw like George Washington's hand. We saw Thomas, all those people. It's like, whoa.
we most certainly saw fucking John Hancock's.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's giant ass
The biggest
signature.
fucking meme in all of history.
Does that like blow your mind at all? It's like we saw that in
It's pretty
person with our
fucking
own
cool.
eyes. Like that
What
document.
blows me away even more is that we were like at Gettysburg.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
the coolest
true.
thing.
And
Like,
that we
it's a,
saw George Washington's grave. Like we were right by George Washington's
we're
like
at his
decayed
fucking house,
skeleton.
man.
Yeah, we're right in his
His fucking
house.
house.
But the fact that we got the closest we could get to him, and that's like his skeleton, his
Yeah,
decomposed body. Like we were like, I don't know.
fucking crazy.
I can't process that. A lot of things blow my mind kind of easily, I guess. It's just like, I don't know. Shit like
I've
that's wild, man.
I mind fucked a couple of my coworkers the other day.
How so?
They were pissed off. I mean, so it's like a brain puzzle. So it's like a motion, like it's moving your body parts in a certain way at like the same time. It's like, so you know how there's the thing where you can pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time.
Yeah,
How it's really hard to do actually. Well, there's something like that that
it's really easy.
a
Well, to me.
substitute teacher, believe it or not, fucking taught me.
Mm-hmm.
Like freshman year of high school was it's hard to explain, but it's like you can spin your finger one way, but can't keep spinning it that way while you try to spin the other one the other way. You try to spin them around each other, kind of thing. Really,
Oh.
like, yeah, it's easier to explain with a visual, but it's like I showed them like what I meant by it, and they're okay. They were all trying to do it for like 5 minutes straight, and I pretty much did that so I could just keep a conversation going while like I had 10 minutes left of work, just so I could easily pass the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was trying to get with some entertainment just to fuck with them a little bit. And they all looked at me, they're like, "We fucking hate you, man." I'm like, yeah, yeah. That's understandable. Like, I just brain
That's
fucked you guys,
hilarious.
so I mean that's understandable.
Yeah. Damn. Mind fucks, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, those are like those like time, those like time perception things always are crazy. Let me go find one. I liked one recently. There's one where it was like MLK and Anne Frank. They either died or were born in the same year. I think I can't remember. I
They were
th-
born in the same year.
I think
Buddy,
I like.
Anne Frank died in the 40s, and MLK died in 1968, I believe.
So they were
MLK.
okay. Well, I don't know the dates of their
Look
tests.
at me, April 4th, 1968, and Anne Frank died in the Holocaust, Michael.
Well,
Anne Frank.
it's 1 a.m. Do you think
She
I'm?
died
Do you think I'm
in
thinking correctly?
1945, Michael. I do not think you're thinking, Michael.
I'm not thinking straight, man. It's 1 a.m. All right.
And seeing the pictures of Anne Frank really makes me sad that, like, fuck you, Hitler.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
Hitler.
Hitler.
Oh, fuck Hitler. By the way,
Hey,
guys.
Lee Harvey Oswald was the fall guy. That's all I got to say. Just kidding. It's a fucking
Oh.
joke. I don't know. Have you ever heard the physics concept about
Yeah, they were
JFK's
born in the same year.
assassination?
Sorry. I don't know
Yeah, I
why.
was
I
gonna
don't know why I
say.
even said died. Look, man. Give me a break here.
You're
Sorry. What did you say?
good, bro. Have you seen JFK, like how he's assassinated, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He was assassinated.
So there's a physics thing that like literally, um, it's called the magic bullet. So Lee Harvey Oswald was believed to be the lone gunman killed JFK, but like there's a theory that he didn't act alone because the bullet angles on JFK's like motorcade just are too extreme, where like it couldn't have hit him and so they call it the magic bullet because they're like, until we figure out there's like another gunman, magic bullet.
Oh boy,
The
not.
fuck, I forget. There's a movie that jokes about that, about like there actually being a magic bullet that killed JFK.
Man,
Like,
bro,
here's the magic
those.
bullet that killed JFK. They just mention it nonchalantly and then
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, those JFK theories. Oh man. What do you think happened?
Until there's more evidence, I believe Lee Harvey Oswald was the only assassin.
Do you think?
There's it.
Do
I
you
mean,
think
the
there's ever going to
magic
be
bullet
more
thing is
evidence?
I don't fucking know, man. It was the 60s. Man, the CIA was fucking corrupt. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
JFK was a Catholic. I mean, come on now. This is not
I
fucking with this.
yeah, I don't firmly believe anything because again, there's no way to know for sure. But I lean
Exactly.
more towards the CIA definitely being involved. Personally,
I doubt they would have killed. I doubt. No, no one. So if you're gonna go the CIA route, I mean, there is motive there. Like they wanted to get involved in Vietnam, and they probably knew Lyndon B. Johnson. Oh wait, I'm the right guy. JFK Vice. He started fucking the Vietnam War because he's a piece of shit. But but yeah, I know Lyndon B. Johnson wanted to start the Vietnam War, and I think the CIA did. I don't know. There is support for it, but I mean, I'm just like,
I mean, I just don't trust anything that's linked to our government. We've done so many shady things in the past. I just can't trust. I can't trust what they say when it comes to stuff like that. Personally, it's just like, hi, Knuckles. I turn to my right and she's just standing on my table looking at me. Hi. You're cute.
My grandma made some cookies with me.
You're so
my
cute,
grandma, my sister made
Knuckles.
some cookies, and like, goddamn, they're my sister's room because she's kind of like a miser about it.
Oh, Knuckles, you're so cute.
Jesus Christ, man, I'm just craving those cookies. Like they're buttery and soft and fucking chocolate chippy. Just perfect cookies.
Cookies
Perfect.
are amazing.
Dude, my fucking grandma, she makes the best goddamn cookies I've ever had, and I don't understand how the fuck she makes them. I don't have a recipe from her. Like, goddamn, there's something.
Have you
I
asked for
swear,
one?
she has to use like, no. She's like, my sister's like, it's just the Toll House chocolate chip recipe. I'm like,
Cap.
there's no fucking way.
Cap.
I'm like, I do the Toll House chocolate chip, like, just on the back of the like bag of Toll House chocolate chips. I just do it. And she's like, yeah, it's the same recipe. I'm like, no, it's fucking not, bitch. Like, I guarantee, because I'll make those recipes, and I'm a pretty goddamn good baker. It's not hard to fuck up baking.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty damn good at baking. And, to my own horn, but yeah. But, like, those cookies never turn out like my grandma's. Like, they're always significantly, like, browner and everything, and, like, there's just so much wrong with it. They're flatter, not as puffy, because hers are like puffy. I swear she might add a lot of baking soda to it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
They are fucking good.
She'll probably pass it on one
cocaine.
day. Might want to keep it. She might want to keep it a secret for now, just because people like to do that.
I definitely would. They like to steal fucking your grandma's recipe.
Yeah. You know what I hate about about YouTube mobile. Sorry, this is gonna play a different note if that's okay. I just want to say this real quick. You can't go live on YouTube mobile unless you have like 1,000 subscribers.
That's fun. Well, I mean, it's fucking. So they saw Ricky's video, man. I guarantee it. And they're like, no, this is garbage. This is some of his live videos.
That's so mean, bro. Do you know how hard it is for people to get 1,000 subscribers? Look at me, bro. I've been putting out content on this channel for almost 4 years coming up in March, man.
Yeah.
I'm not 100. I've got there, but I've gone below.
So
I'm at 97.
Something I want to do is like start advertising for you.
I appreciate that.
I don't have clout. I'm like, we just need to get like word out.
I
like
could
your
promote
podcast.
more.
I think it's a very nice time. Like,
thank you.
I enjoy being on here too, but like, you know, just like listening to it's very nice and
Yo,
chill.
I love that.
Like, we don't get heated very often. Like, I obviously get heated.
See,
dick. But,
like one of the best like compliments or things that made me happy. Our good friend, I don't think he wants to be named because he's like that, but it starts starts with an R.
I know you're talking
yeah.
I'm like, I already know.
Yeah, he once said that like like whenever he's studying, you know, when he was in like TD studying, that he puts on my podcast and it helps, and that's literally it's like the best thing I've ever heard, because it's like because like that's what I do with my favorite podcast. I put them on when I'm like, doing work, or when I want to be like, something, when I'm in a scenario like that, and like I just want to be able to do that to someone. It's like, yo, even if it's my friend, I'll, it's I mean, it would mean the same coming from anyone, obviously. Oh, like it means a little more coming from him because he's my boy. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I
yes,
would
sir.
love to though just get you like a setup, just like a mobile kind of setup, like maybe like how they have like the fabric sound dampening like wall stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Get you like a mobile pad of that or something like that with like some sticky tape or something like that. Just get you that and like a
Yo,
mic that you can take anywhere. A good laptop, like a
sorry,
MacBook.
can you give me a second?
Cool. All right, stream song or podcast. Sorry, I'm covering again. So this is just a shout out to our mysterious name boy. Me and him go to the same college.
All right,
Fuck you.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking
Something came
punk
up real
ass little
quick.
bitch. You're a fucking punk ass little bitch.
Okay, all right, sorry. I'm so sorry about
You
that. Keep going.
little punk piece of shit. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. One second, Michael. Just this isn't directed towards you, but you fucking little punk ass, fucking chubby cheeked motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, little bitch.
Who are you
Fucking
talking to?
bitch ass motherfucker.
That's definitely
Our
directed at
friend.
me. That's okay.
I'm talking
Oh,
about our one friend. No, I was like, I'm
oh,
just gonna talk about you for. I'm kidding, by the way. Just so you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
buddy. Love you.
yeah. Love you.
Just being a prick. I just wanted to give him. Yeah, I just wanted to give him like a quick little moment where if he's ever studying, he's like, if he's actually listening to it, he can speak. Oh, this is kind of funny, or fuck you, Zach, you fucking asshole, and text me,
Yeah,
you fucking asshole.
yeah. Bro, do you know what I'm gonna
But
do later? I'm gonna eat Takis even more, even though I shouldn't. I've already ate them like, oh my god, I can't stop. All right, sorry, keep going.
um, but dude, you could get some shredded chicken, some
Nah,
Takis together. Come on,
nah,
now.
nah.
Are you not? Do you not
No
like mixing your
chicken.
Takis with stuff? Like not doing anything? Oh shit! I
No.
forgot. You're not eating meat. Shit.
Well, I
Dude,
haven't permanently cut out chicken yet, but
do
yeah,
you like spinach? I think it's
spinach. It's
okay.
all right. Yeah, I can tolerate it.
Dude, you could get some like spinach cream cheese dip, man, and eat those with some Takis.
I know I prefer Takis just by
That's some protein.
themselves, and
Okay, I was gonna say just like
yeah. And when I'm done, I like to drink a glass of milk. Not because it's like too spicy, because like I can tolerate the spice now. Because like at the beginning when I first started eating them, my spice tolerance was lower, and I needed it. But now when because I like milk by itself, right? And then but like I've learned to love the taste of like drinking milk after the Takis, after like the just like after eating like the spicy limes, like the milk is so refreshing. It just goes so good together, and it's just like it's like the icing on the cake. It's just like that.
so that lime and all that stuff is acidic and milk's basic and
Yeah,
alkaline.
gotta do the lime flavored stuff. Oh, I love lime flavored anything. Lime juice. I'll just drink lime juice sometimes. Not
Really?
really. No, not
Oh,
really.
it's gonna be like what?
I mean, I've done it
What the fuck
before.
is wrong with you? Yeah.
I can I do like drinking a little small servings of lemon juice sometimes. I like the sour. I don't know. Also, I love lemon flavored stuff. Also,
I love lemon flavored stuff, but I can't do just like the like just like it's not refreshing. It's sour, yes, but I
I
mean
love
like it has to
sour
be with
candies.
something. Like I would rather drink like a glass of milk or some water because those are like two of the most refreshing things you can have.
Yeah,
Oh, like a crisp water, not like I'm not talking like okay. Do you know what I mean with when I say crisp water?
completely.
Yeah, like this cold water is too cold. Like I have explained this to you in my fucking workout lecture
Mm-hmm.
that that like if you have water that's too cold, you can't drink like all of it like right then and there. Like it's gonna fucking stun you for a second. You're gonna need to stop drinking it. But crisp water, it's like the perfect temperature. It's the perfect like amount of cold
Yeah,
where you can just guzzle it.
I still prefer
Guzzle
cold as
it.
possible, even though you do have to pause after a bit. But I get what you mean.
I I will drink it cold as possible, but I prefer like crisp. It's cold, but it's like not fuck your esophagus over cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
fair. The thing is, man, damn, what was I gonna say? It was something about water, I think. Or water made me think of it. What the hell was I gonna say?
Yo,
Forget it. Let's move on.
water.
What's going on?
Fine.
What's going on in the world, man? Not a whole lot right now. I feel like we were talking about a Galactic
Everybody's just
Federation,
excited for.
COVID vaccine
Everybody's pretty much.
coming out,
Yeah.
Christmas
Yeah, people
season.
are just excited for the holiday season, yeah, and then also fucking just 2020 being over. Everybody's like, oh,
Yeah,
2021 is either gonna be like people are joking, no, 2021 is gonna be worse, or then there's people just like 2021 is gonna be like the best year.
I mean,
You're like, you
it's
know what, man?
things are gonna be the exact same. It's just a number.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
like, you need to
get.
stop reading into it.
Yeah, I mean, I get the whole like fuck 2020 movement. I get like the intent behind it, but it's like obviously I'm not a pessimistic person whatsoever, but it's like I mean, come on, it's not gonna automatically get better just because it's
Yeah.
the year.
I mean, it could. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it very well could. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen because again, I am
just
very
like,
much an optimistic person. I'm surprised how
yeah,
optimistic I am sometimes, even in like bleak situations. It's like, that's a good thing though. I
yeah.
think.
Yes, sir.
Like even though I'm like really depressed sometimes, it's like I don't know, it's optimistic. I think, but hey,
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
that's good outlook. I had something kind of shitty happen
Oh boy.
recently. I'm not gonna explain on stream, but
Oh,
um, yeah,
we're actually recording. We're
well,
not streaming. Sorry.
see, that's what I meant. I'm used to saying stream because I'm used to just being on a stream with you. And then
Yeah.
while we're doing, I'm not gonna say what it is while we're doing this, but literally, like it happened the other night, and yeah, it's like I was crying and so it was a
Oh
bad time. Like it was a shitty time. And then today I was on
shit.
TikTok of all places, and I saw a Macho Man Randy Savage quote. And so this man's like,
Yo.
"Now, Randy, like Macho's your middle name, kind of thing." And then he's like, "But have you ever cried?" He's like, "Of course I have." He's like,
Oh, I
"I
saw
cried
that on my
thousands of times."
page.
And I'm like, "That is like that quote. You know exactly what I'm talking about."
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, "That is exactly what I fucking needed." Because I'm a Macho Man fan. Like I like the energy he has. That's just my type. Like that's
Man.
literally my fucking energy. And he's like, being a man is like really like expressing all your emotions. Like yes, I'm like I needed that right now, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, fucking Macho Man Randy Savage. Like God rest your soul, buddy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Macho Man.
Stream his rap album now.
Yeah. It's like, do you believe in manifestation at all?
Oh, what do you mean by manifestation?
You know, speaking things into existence and attempt to get them to happen. Speaking into the
Um,
universe, hopes that the
I
universe will get it back
believe.
to you.
Yeah, yeah, I believe it can happen. Like I just it's just me being me. I mean, if you look at it more in depth, I mean, it could just be like the um human like complex
Mm-hmm.
sort of situation. But I believe it because I mean, either a it could be like the case where you say it so many times that you like start to believe it, and then like your actions start to influence it,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
certain things.
I've
Like me, I think I've done it kind of recently, like a
yeah.
lot with Pokemon, because like I'm trying to go for like rare Pokemon. Like this is where I encounter a Chansey, and then a Chansey pops. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
And then,
There we go. I've recently gotten into that whole world kind of this year. I've explored that whole thing because this year I'm not a Christian anymore personally.
hmm,
I don't obviously like Jesus. I respect it. I respect the people. I respect the non-homophobic Christians and all that.
yeah,
Because I know, like, Christians do tend to get a bad rep. They're not all bad. Like, of course, there are
it's
many
like
Christians that are
it's just like
accepting.
Muslims, man. Like they like there's a bunch of good Muslims. I mean, there's obviously like terrorist groups that are also Muslim and fight for Muslim beliefs that make people think about things just like the fucking post 9/11 propaganda bullshit, and, like all that. It's still happening today. The post 9/11 xenophobia is still happening today.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
No, I mean,
Hey, go continue.
you know, I had a couple funny. So I've tried this whole like universe give me like a sign type things, and I just one recently, where I was like last week I was at the table, the dinner table. I was like, you know what? I tried it out. I'm like, universe, give me a sign. Just somehow incorporate a whale, something about whales into something soon. And a couple of days ago, I was going through a TikTok. It was this dude. He was playing GTA, and I guess it's some kind of like mod or something like that. But he was just driving the highway, and all of a sudden, a whale just popped up in the game and dropped on him. It was completely random. I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. It was really funny though. Oh man, that's kind of real. I feel like it happens, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like I like my I don't know like what it is. I don't know if I'm like subconsciously doing it, but like I I kind of like predict things sometimes like without knowing. I'm not like I don't like intentionally predict. I'm not like trying to find like the right word. Like for example, like I'll think of a song I want to listen to, right? And then like this happened during school a lot. You know, during the crossing path, I go to my Spotify songs where I have like thousands of songs downloaded, right? And I shuffle through all of them. I'll think of a song I want to listen to, and then completely random, a few songs in that song will come up, like on my shuffle. You know, like one out of thousands, and it's like, whoa, that happens a lot. And I had this one really weird experience. Um, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It just popped in my mind. I just feel like talking about. I'm just
No,
talking about
you're
things
good,
that pop into
man.
my mind.
Hey, it's your podcast, indeed. Like that's what kind of your podcast is about. This
Yeah,
is a bunch
true.
of cool
I
shit.
kind of forget that we're recording sometimes. But I had this thing right. In BoJack Horseman, there's in one of the season finales or when the season like the intros or whatever, there's the song that they use called "A Horse with No Name," and that it's like an actual song that's been around for like a long time. But like someone did like a cover for BoJack, right? And there was like this one time where like I was listening to like the BoJack, this like the morning after like I watched like the episode just that night, and I was like, oh, I like that
Mm,
cover. It was really so like I was listening to like the cover. I was walking into oceanography with Mr. Appleby, right?
Jesus Christ,
And
yeah.
and I didn't know that.
Oh,
Okay, let me say I didn't know at the time. I didn't know there was an original song. I thought this was like an original BoJack song. So I walk into class, used to listen to the song, and then I hear something similar. Then I plug on my headphones, and Mr. Appleby he's listening to the original song, and I can hear it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's kind of weird. I don't know. That's kind of stuck with me. It's like that morning after, like I'm
no.
listening to cover, come and he's playing like the original. Like, what are the chances of that? I
It's
feel like there's a
just
sign.
it's
I don't
weird.
believe in coincidences, personally. I think all that like shit happens for like a reason, you know.
Yeah.
It's trippy shit, man.
So,
Shout out to oceanography though. It's a great class. Really loved
was a
it.
fucking amazing class, yeah.
Even the part where we weren't studying animals, which obviously that was like the best part was the actual animals rather than like the you know just
Yeah,
like
well, I mean
the
that's
that's what I'm looking for. You know, just like the
geographic.
yeah the geographic studies of like the ocean and all that and like the this is how ocean currents work. This is how blah blah blah.
Storms work. And then we watched The Perfect Storm and like, this is the best class ever.
Yeah, that was a great class.
Everybody's like, everybody's
That's
like,
what
it's a blow
learning
off
should
class.
be.
I'm like, if you do your work.
Yeah, bro, that's what all like high school and college classes should be like. As a class where I actually enjoyed going, like, bro, that's the only class in high school that I've ever actually looked forward to going into. Like, I look forward to like a high school class. That's so like unlike
Yes,
me,
sir.
like most people. Like, I love going there. Like, I actually learned things. I learned about like ocean life, which I love ocean life. Like, I learned more, and that was great. There's another class I didn't mind. Oh yeah, there was the life management class. That was cool. So the teacher was really dope. I remember I remember when I took health class in uh sophomore year. Do you remember what's the name of the coach? The name of that one girl. I don't want to say names, even if it's first names.
Name wait. What are you talking about? Life
Faith.
management.
Faith from our
Oh
school.
yeah,
Almost the
yeah,
first
yeah,
name. Her dad.
yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. That class was great because like every day, he would just like talk and like tell stories pretty much all day. Like we hardly did any work, and the work that we did was
Dude,
super easy. A lot of people like that. They
I've
just talk, and no matter what they say, they're interesting. You want to hear what they have to say.
I sold him a I sold him a push lawnmower.
Really?
Yeah, at work. He came in. He's like, "What can you tell me about these?" I'm like, "Oh, buddy, I have a
Let me
whole
tell you
bag of shit I
something.
can tell you."
That's actually hilarious. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like him.
Oh yeah, he is. He's kind of douchey, but I like in a
Aw.
good way.
Oh,
A
okay.
good way.
Okay, what do you mean? Like how?
Just like there's some guys that like both. Like I think I have that characteristic where I'm like
Oh, okay. I get what you
usually
mean. That makes sense. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah,
yeah.
people like that are cool.
Wait, did I fuck
You
this
are
up?
a
No,
douche in like a good way, like a in a
yeah.
friendly and loving way.
Yeah, they're just like kind of like the bro vibe, but just like in a good way. Like
Yeah,
there's a bad douche and a good douche.
and you are the good one, my friend.
I would like to think I am. Yeah, I call myself a douche, like ironically and unironically. It's weird. But so a funny story from work is I work at an undisclosed home improvement store.
Mm-hmm.
It has one of three colors in it. Um, Either has blue, orange, or red in it, so that you may not know.
Mm-hmm.
And those, of course, being a depot for homes, a hardware for aces, and the lowest of the lows, if you know what I mean. Okay, no, Michael, you can't play it.
I didn't play nothing. What are you talking about?
But Jesus Christ. One day I'm just standing like our lawnmower. That's my department. I'm a garden associate here, and so gardening and all sorts of outdoor landscaping and holiday stuff is my shindig.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude who walks in, he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to buy one of these battery powered like push mowers." He's like, "What can you tell me?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Dude, these are actually like the coolest things ever." Because I'm like, their views are amazing, all this stuff, and like they actually are good. I wasn't selling them any shit because that's not my thing. I give people a skinny on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he's like, "Yeah," he's like, I used to have a model kind of like this, but he's like, I'm getting divorced, and the wife wants,
Oh.
and like, my
Ayo.
ex-wife wants to keep him. Like, oh, I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm like, oh god, and so he just kept mentioning his divorce, and I didn't know what to say. I'm like, I don't know if I say sorry. I'm like, oh dude. I'm like, you're talking to a kid who's like gone through like divorced family stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck to say to you. And I'm like, I hope we don't have kids, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, fuck, dude. I was like, damn. Like it's people like that who just come to a retail environment and bring like you the weirdest shit.
Man, yeah, people like doing their personal problems into stuff sometimes.
Yeah, like I'm cool with some of it, but like when you get
Yeah, I
that,
got
when you get, like,
divorced. She took the
like,
kids, the dog. She doesn't even like the dog. She took the house. I don't have anything left joyous in my
I'm like,
life. My kids hate me. My wife hates
yeah,
me. I haven't talked to my family in years. But what's up with lawnmower you can recommend here?
yeah. What features have you see this one has a 56-volt battery.
I can't afford that one. My wife took half my money.
Yeah, my wife took half my money. My job just laid me off.
Got him, dude.
Sorry.
It's wonderful.
It's like that struggle, like that awkward, like little. It's like a Tom Segura thing. Whenever he does his.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
That's the voice I always go to. Like, hi.
Shout out to Tom Segura.
Also, my cat wants in my room. So 1 second.
I want to get big enough to a point where I can go on Tom Segura's podcast or have him on mine. That'd be so cool. You know how nerve-wracking that would be. Zach gets in here right now. I can talk. I can say anything I want about him. I can hear you, yeah, vaguely.
I have the babies. It's like I gotta take care of a plate real quick, but I'm gonna have the babies.
Dead air. H3 podcast is my favorite podcast. I mentioned that before, but God, I love that podcast. It's so funny. Dead air. Yeah, shout out to H3 podcast. It's fun. No, you're good. You can take however long you want. I'm just I don't have anything to talk about. New Eminem album. I'll talk about that in my next episode probably. Kind of forget that I'm recording. What's going on? What's going on in the world? Yeah, not really anything. Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. I want to get that PS5. I want to play the Spider-Man, the Cyberpunk. I know that whole situation's a mess, but you know what? If you pop it in, if you pop the PS4 version and the PS5, I think it's gonna be all right. It's an hour 50. I'll probably wrap it up in about 10 minutes ish. Probably go. Yeah. We can go 2 hours. It's almost 2 a.m. It's December 21st. Happy December 21st. Let's manifest today, you know. It's a great conjunction. Jupiter and Saturn are aligned. Take advantage of that. No.
Shut the fuck up now.
No, you leave.
One baby? My other baby. 1 sec.
I'm kidding. Don't leave. Yeah, Jupiter, Saturn are aligned, man. It's like once every 600 years, I believe. You know, align your chakras. Meditate. Do all that good stuff, man. Get your crystals, burn your sage, man. Do all that. I don't know much about all this stuff quite yet, but I
have both the babies. There's 1 baby, 2 baby. All right, settle down, babies.
Ayo, Zach. Congress passed another stimulus check. If you don't know, you probably heard.
Yo, do I finally get my stimulus check,
I don't
or
know.
does my dad take it again?
It's $600. It should be more.
I don't care. That's a lot of money, but
yeah, but it should be more. 600. I'm sorry, it's not that much, bro. It's the government, man. Let's have Jeff Bezos all give us a bunch of money. He's richest man on earth. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Suck his dick. I'll suck his dick for a $1 million. Okay, I'm not opposed to shit, but I mean that has me and my girlfriend set up for life.
Bro, people who say when you offer something like, would you suck dick for $1 million, like $1 million? And people say no, you're lying. That's the easiest choice.
Gets on the come down.
That's the easy $1 million. That's I'm set for life if I have $1 million. That's
all I need. Demoralizing. I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm like, fucker.
Neither am I.
Dick is.
It's for money, dude.
I'm like, I'm probably sucking that dick. I don't want to swallow. If I'm sucking that dick for $1
yes, bro. I do it for 100,000.
Okay, so everybody has their limit.
Gay, but dude,
for a long time, you're gonna lie about that limit. Sooner or later, you know, you're gonna really find out true meaning of that limit. Yeah, I'm just saying, you're probably not gonna end up next to Jeff Bezos, you know, at a Lions game in the bathroom by yourself. But if you do, so you're down on your money because the Lions are getting the shit beat out of them.
Yeah,
you're gonna want to suck Jeff Bezos' cock for $1 million. So.
Yeah, no.
A squishy cat.
Again, man, even 100,000, like that's good enough for me. Preferably $1 million, but
we got the babies. Oh, Jessica, baby. I got a baby rubbed against my screen.
It's only gay if you enjoy it. If you do, go ahead. There you go. You discover something about yourself. Exactly. You're just your true self now. There you go.
What did I join to?
Oh,
very intrusive sometimes.
We're recording a podcast right now. Weird.
Oh wait, shit.
Yeah, what's good? Everyone, welcome, Ricky.
Yeah, special guest star Ricky Power.
I didn't know. I thought y'all were just vibing in the server.
Oh, we are. We're just having like a normal conversation. But we're happening to record it.
I want to suck Canada Dry's dick, but whoever owns Canada Dry, I'm gonna suck your cock.
Just so we are gonna end it semi-seamless. We're currently an hour 53 minutes in.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, I made a little cameo. It's good.
Yeah. Welcome.
I did the
Canada Dry has Canada Dry cranberry, and I'm really just like fuck Sprite cranberry. This shit's fire.
It was the best ginger
ale.
I've
never had Canadian Dry, like ever.
Bro, Werner's had Werner's hat. I mean, Canada Dry is amazing, but I gotta go classic Werner's since it's from our state. Also,
I do love Werner's. Boston Coolers.
That is a talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys can't burp on command, can you?
Nope. I can't burp at all.
I've never tried. Okay, I think we get it. We get it, dog.
Okay. Best lemon lime soda. I mean, probably Sprite,
Yeah,
but
Sprite's
also,
lemon,
have you guys ever had Sierra Mist?
yeah.
Don't
Okay,
sleep
if you're
that-
gonna say
don't
Sierra
sleep on
Mist is
Sierra
better
Mist.
than Sprite or on par with Sprite,
It
you gotta
might be.
fucking kill
It's
yourself.
I believe it's about on par. I think it's on par. I don't know about better.
No.
It's on par with Sprite at
Honestly,
least.
I think they taste. If you like would rather have lemon lime, then Sierra Mist is better. I like when I drink Sprite, I don't think lemon lime.
Yeah.
But when I drink Sierra Mist, I think lemon lime.
Yeah, lemon lime's so good.
I don't really think Sprite really tastes like lemon lime. I can't really compare them because they're just like too different.
Yeah.
It's not like Coke and
Sprite is
Pepsi where it's like almost the same thing, you know?
Mhm.
Like, it's not even.
Pepsi has
I
more
don't even
sugar.
taste. I don't get the lemon.
Pepsi
lime
tastes like
one.
Pepsi tastes like fucking cough syrup, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Pepsi-
Okay, I like Pepsi because you need to.
I like Pepsi
chill
too,
out,
but I mean,
buddy.
I was
What?
talking to someone in the
I
break
like
room at work.
cough syrup.
Hey man.
Mix it with my Sprite and Jolly
said it
Ranchers.
tastes
I
like-
call that lean. I'm poor. My name's Kenny. You want a
This has
whiskey with
drugs
a
in it. It says
roofie in it?
75% lean.
You tell him
Have you
I'm
ever
a
seen that
college
video?
dropout.
No, I have no clue what you're referencing.
Let me put it in the bot real quick.
I'm still thinking about how Zach said that that Pepsi tastes like cough syrup, and then went, no, I like Pepsi too. You like cough syrup? I mean, fair enough.
Pepsi's not bad.
So why'd you say it tasted like cough syrup?
Guys, I'll drink it when I'm desperate. It's just like sucking Jeff Bezos' cock, man. Okay,
You gotta do what you gotta
you
do.
do it. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. The crave. It's like I like pop a lot, so if there's nothing around, I'm really fucking hurting for a squirt.
It's like 85% lean.
What?
Okay, watch the video that I put in the music bot. It makes more sense when you watch the video. It got drugs in it. It says 85% lean. Love that video.
Yo, it got drugs in it.
It's just a thing of ground
25%
turkey.
lean.
God, dude, stop making turkey a thing, bro. I mean, unless you season
Did
it,
you say
season turkey.
Stop making turkey a thing.
Well, I meant
I
for,
agree,
I meant
but-
for like Thanksgiving. Turkey can be good.
I
Just when it's
agree.
not dry. and when
Okay,
it's
see the thing is
seasoned.
they don't spice turkey. Meat-
Yes.
Bro, turkey is dry as shit.
Yeah.
I've never had a turkey that wasn't dry as fuck.
Well, if you
I'm
get like
sure-
turkey
I'm
slices
sure
from like a
clarify
deli,
turkey
it's
breast,
moist.
I can make
It's
like
good.
some good stew with it.
Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh my God,
is
turkey
always
stew
dry
sounds
as
good.
shit.
Oh yeah, but
Like the lunch meat turkey is pretty good.
yeah. Oh,
'Cause
No.
it's
well,
moist.
yes.
Like-
It's moist.
Yeah.
That's what sucks about
so
turkey.
This is just me.
It's
This is
always
just like
dry.
a wrong. This is just like a thing. You guys had hot lunches, didn't you?
Yes.
did.
All the
Yeah,
time.
I used to eat turkey like all the
Chico.
fucking time.
Like every
I
day.
can't stand it anymore. Yeah, so I can't.
I
I
feel
can't have
bad.
shit like that anymore. I don't like cold sandwiches because
Aw.
I had them for fucking goddamn
Every single
about
day.
10 years. Yeah, straight. I can't fucking do that shit anymore. I need a hot sandwich. I need like a warm meal.
I was poor, so I got free lunch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was not poor enough yet, and now I'm really
Get
poor.
fucked. Let's bully Zach for not being poor.
No, I'm
Poor
pretty
ass looking bitch.
Got him, dude.
I got free lunch. I got free healthcare. Fuck's good.
Free healthcare, yeah. Most
Poor
people
gang
in our country don't.
bang. Oh yeah, I was like just poor enough, but also not poor enough.
Yeah.
I was poor enough to get healthcare, but not poor enough to be homeless. So Pog, let's go.
Yeah. Well, Lorky, do you have any before end this in a few minutes here? But do you have any commentary about anything that's going on in the world right now? You want anything you want to get chest about current events?
$600 stimulus is
Yeah. We talked
garbage,
about that.
and the
Yes.
government can suck my ass.
Yes, literally that's
Yeah, but
that's
the
what I
thing
was
is,
just
it should
talking
be,
about before
like,
you joined.
Way more than that. Like
Yes.
I'd say, like the bare minimum is like 2,000,
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
and more if you have
real quick,
kids.
Don't bring up the economy. Don't you dare. But the
Don't
economy isn't real,
even.
Zach. Economy isn't real. Don't tell me. Don't dare.
I wasn't even gonna. I was
I
gonna
know.
be. So this is my story with the stimulus. I was supposed to get a stimulus because I'm 18, but I started working right as the pandemic fucking hit us.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get the 12 grand, or not 12 grand, fucking $1,200 that they were to give people who were working.
People would be complaining about.
I was gonna get 500, but it goes to my dad. It wasn't registered as working yet. I hadn't worked for a long enough time to do that. And so apparently, according to my father, the government never sent the check. But I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. I'm like, he does direct deposit from his work, and my mom's like, that's how they did it for me, and that's how they did it for all these other people. That's how I guarantee it. I'm like, this fucker just doesn't want to give me $500. But that was $500 I could fucking use. I'm like, I am poor as shit. I'm a college student, and I bought a truck because I needed transportation. Because everyone in my house fucking works. So, And I'm like, motherfucker. And then, listen, if this government doesn't send me my fucking $600 personally, doesn't deposit into my fucking account personally, I'm gonna fucking riot, man. This, I would like more, yes, but this $600, man, this is going to my savings. This is being put away, and I don't want my father to be like, I didn't get it, motherfucker. Yes, he did.
My stepdad didn't even get like the first stimulus. Like my mom got it because she's like working, but like my stepdad was eligible and he still hasn't gotten it to this day.
Shout out to our government.
Yeah,
They suck.
I don't even want the stimulus. Like I don't even think I'm eligible, but I'm okay with that because I don't need it. I just want it for people who do need
I think
it.
it supports your mom. Like, wouldn't it?
I want it because I want money.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it. I don't really care though because I don't really need it. We're like fine. Like it'd be nice, and it would have been nice if they would have sent it out before fucking Christmas. But
True.
I more want it for people that actually need it.
Yeah, true. But
I
also,
know
I want
people
money.
that need it. Like personally,
Yeah,
I know
prioritize the
need
people
it.
who need it for sure.
Me, so I don't go into financial debt that cripples me for life.
Yeah, my friends.
Sorry.
Over here.
Sorry, I'm literally getting a fucking degree that's gonna cost me a lot of money for a job that doesn't pay me much, but gives me a lot of personal satisfaction because I want a happy life and I don't care about money.
Mm-hmm.
I want kids too, so I'm
Makes
fucked.
sense.
I'm really looking at Naomi to be the fucking breadwinner here. She's gonna be a nurse, and she wants to go work at U of M hospital. I'm like, baby, I'm like, please fucking do that, because I'm like, your boyfriend's gonna be poor as shit, not getting you anywhere. I'm like,
Zach is the house.
Zach, real quick.
I really will be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I washed the dishes at her house. It was great because the dishwasher wasn't working because they're a dishwasher family. Like, ha ha ha, what's a dishwasher? And
What's a dishwasher?
dishwasher. I hate dishwashers. I have to do that shit by hand or it's not clean enough.
Yo.
The fuck?
And,
My dishwasher is pog as shit.
We recently tore out the
yeah.
dishwasher from our kitchen.
Same, Lamau.
Yo.
Because ours just didn't work.
Oh yeah, same. Ours it's just been sitting there unused for straight up years.
Yeah, ever since I was born. That's
I know
our
like
shit.
5
Yeah.
different people who have broken washing or
They're old as shit.
Bro,
They're
washing
shitty.
machines
They're
are a
cheap.
scam. Yeah. It's
Bro,
easier
mine
and
is
quicker
old.
just to do it yourself.
And mine works.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, well,
Hi, Tom.
lucky you.
Just gotta flex my
You're
wash.
privileged,
my
Ricky.
dishwasher.
You're so privileged, dude.
My
Flexing that,
microwave
white
sucks
male
ass if that means anything.
And even though we're all white males.
We're all.
Zach, I have a
Zach
question.
actually is though.
Yeah. Zach, I have a question. I need you to read my mind. What do you think the question is?
Did I have sex today?
No. I'm
I've
looking.
also answered that.
Yeah. No, it's like I'm looking
No.
for someone and I can't find them.
Oh. The fuck is Mario?
Yeah, where the fuck is Mario Judah?
I
I can't find them.
I do not know this joke.
You don't know who Mario Judah is?
Oh, who's Mario?
You know the one guy. I'm the big dog lion. I'm the predator.
I think you.
I found you and we're
Nathan.
yeah.
That's who that
Is
guy.
that Squish?
Are you
Thomas.
fucking
I'm sorry.
strangling
No,
your
so-
cat?
No. Oh my God. No. I'll show you what I did.
I mean, you're not
pretty much
abusing your
rub
cats
his
isn't
back.
something that's foreign to you. Not actually.
Yeah.
Zach jokes about abusing his cats. He doesn't. Actually.
Yeah,
No,
I
yeah.
joke about abusing that cat more than anything, but Thomas, he's just a very vocal kitty.
Oh, that was
black
Thomas?
cats
That
typically are
wasn't
very
Squish?
vocal cats. Yeah.
Oh.
Henry sounds very different. You can tell.
True, black
They're
cats
very
are
Sometimes you're
very
like, okay, I'm gonna throw him across the room,
Yeah.
and then you like go get off your mic and like
whenever Lou's
you
around the
hear you like in
rainbow.
the distance like muffle.
Yeah. God damn.
It's
I don't abuse my cats.
He doesn't, but it's funny to joke that he does.
I have spanked my cat
Hi,
before.
Chica.
Yeah, because
That
they're cats. They don't.
They
They
get
won't
disciplined.
register as like discipline.
Yeah, you can't. You
They're
can't just say, "Hey,
cats.
bad kitty," and then we'll do it again. You're like, "Hey, cat, we can't shit in the room. Okay, listen, we sleep here. We don't poop here. That's how we get diseases, kitty."
You say I'm doing
And you're
it.
like, "Oh, I'm a little floofster with my little butt and my little tail, and I love fluffs." I'm like, "Fuck you, asshole! Stop shitting in the bed." Shout out to
Just
Squish
come up
eating
with it
tinsel,
and biscuit.
barfing it up in front of my door, and shitting and pissing in my room in multiple locations.
Jeez, man.
Shout out to that, by the way. I was very angry. This was like a couple
Yo.
days ago. I was not happy.
Oh my god.
Ricky, I brought this up to Zach earlier. Before New Year's, within the next like week or week and a half or whatever, I want to do like a 2020 wrap up episode with you guys where we just talk about this year in general, just all the shit that happened and all that.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, so Michael, can we have like an itinerary? Like this is not a joke.
Yes.
So we have like all the topics
Yes,
covered.
we will make like a list of things to talk about for sure.
The list.
That would be good. Yes, sir. Well, we're about 2 hours from it. I think we'll just cut it here, because I don't want to. I don't know. I just feel like 2 hours is like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I guess.
And remember, don't get your cats to Claude because that's fucked up.
So shout out to Zach and thank you for joining here. The whole time had a good time talking. And Ricky for the thank you for coming in the last 15 minutes. That was
Fuck
unexpected.
you, Ricky.
A pleasant
Really
surprise.
steal
of
my
course.
face that I'm getting from Michael, you cunt.
I'm sorry.
No, that was
No.
funny.
I didn't know.
No, this was
I was just like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, BC, and then I joined.
Never talked to him.
All right, you can't say that now. I've talked to y'all a lot recently. Don't even.
With Michael more than me. I've been
Bruh.
lately, huh?
Yeah, it's not my fault. You're never in the VZ.
Oh, yeah, come on. So, do you guys have any closing statements?
So Hostess is my dealer and Lil Debbie is my pimp.
Yes, sir.
I'm a bitch for snack cakes. Yes, sir.
Ricky.
Eat the rich.
Mm.
That's about all I have. to say.
Very, very hot take for the
Short
last
but
fucking second.
compelling.
Jesus Christ.
Is it a hot take?
No, not.
It kind of is. It's a very
It shouldn't
controversial
be.
take, actually.
I mean, if you don't agree with that, then I don't know. Fuck off.
I mean, it's very like against the norm nowadays.
I don't know about nowadays. I don't know.
It's reset. No, it's reset. It's a movement that resets the norm.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm not
it's
I'm not a communist. I just don't like rich people.
yeah, me either. Rich, yeah, billion.
I'm not a
Well, big
communist.
talk- no, so, oh, thank you. I don't know.
I think you have to do like Markiplier's outro.
Ricky, do you remember earlier, when you first started a YouTube channel, you stole Markiplier's
Yes.
intro and outro? That was
I'm
really
aware.
funny.
I was 12 years
hilarious.
old.
That was hilarious. I love that.
Thank y'all for everybody watching, and I will see you
In the
in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
That's me.
But thank you, thank you all for listening. I appreciate you all. Of course, I appreciate my boys being here, and new episode coming soon. You already know. Goodbye.